you see someone on the screen that looks like you or acts like you might be inspired by them to do what they can do.
Without that kind of representation or that kind of connection with the character, how are you supposed to know who you are?
We all live together and we shouldn't be all left out. So everybody should be included on anything we do.
For example, Fresh Off the Boat.
Well, this is actually the first time in 20 years that a network show is centered around an Asian American family.
One conundrum the show addressed in its initial season is when the Huangs wonder if they've lost some of themselves in the process of moving to America. While they want to fit in and be part of their community, they also want to stay in touch with their heritage.
Look, all Martha Melody sees us as Americans first. Isn't that what we want?
What I don't want is for the boys to forget where they came from.
So rather than depicting Chinese culture as something foreign or strange, the show treated these traditions as normal.
Similarly, in the Green Book, Dr. Shirley was portrayed to challenge the discrimination against black people.
Choice of words.
A 3-second Facebook ad depicting a black woman transforming into a white woman. And the ad was to sell soap. The transition of a black person turning into a white person to sell cleansing products is a long-running racist trope used in soap advertising.
According to GMMP, less than 1/4 of representatives are women in war channels, associated with stereotypical characteristics like soft, silent, and obedient. Even some attempts claiming to address this inequality by presenting women in power, in fact, only further strengthen stereotypes, presenting successful and ambitious women as unfeminine.
Tales of your incompetence do not interest me.
Dragon Lady, career obsessed. Snow Queen drives away another Mr. Priestley.
Some of the cheapest soap dispensers don't recognise black skin. So if you're white and you put your hand underneath it, then the soap is dispensed. If you have dark skin and you put your hand underneath it, then it doesn't recognise your skin, doesn't recognise it as being a hand, and therefore no soap is dispensed. Now, technology isn't racist. The bias comes from the data that the technology has been trained on. One study shows a widely used data set is 75% male and 80% white.
Media literacy is the ability to access, analyze, evaluate, and create media.
Media literacy is the only tool that can help us see through biases, falsehoods, and half-truths.
It can be a reality, but only if we all step up.